Conquest is coming next week. Sometime next week. I don't know the date, but if it does come out a good time, I'll definitely stream that. I'll definitely do my pulls on stream. We'll just chill, go through the Conquest roadmap and whatnot. It'll be a chill time. Also, big thanks to Steve Samuki. He's been hooking me up through with beta pictures of some of the tunes. Well, mainly the gold and the silver tunes. So big thanks to Steve. So we'll be going over a few characters that pique my interest. Some that I think will be alright. Some that I think have potential. And, you know, most of them suck ass. So I thought I'd go with the ones that, pique my interest. So first of all, Gator, he's got a new specialist skill. We won't be going over that. We'll be mainly just going over the rush because the rush is the most important bit of a tune. So first of all, deal 350% damage to 3 people. Those enemies get confused for 1 turn. This character and 2 teammates get camouflaged for 2 turns. Now that can be nice. That can be really nice in defense if you can get them to go really early. You get a bit of damage, you get a bit of control. And obviously camouflage is a bitch to deal with. So I reckon he's got a good bit of potential. So yeah, good bit of damage. I do reckon he'll be better on defense because of the camouflage, getting him to go turn 1 or something. But I can definitely see him being used on offense. Now here's the thing. If you've not been keeping up or you don't really care, there is so depending on what the character does. So if they do damage, if they're defense, if they're support, if they're control, whatever specialist or role, I think it's role they get more defense, more attack, and whatnot. So obviously Gator is defense, so he'll be getting more defense with lieutenants and whatnot. So he could be used on attack, and I do reckon he would be really good on attack, but he's gonna really, really shine on defense because of his extra defense from lieutenants and whatnot. So next of all, Tyrese, he's caught my interest. Deal 400% damage to 1 enemy, all adjacent. This character gains 50% bonus HP. Obviously, he's got Maniac or Manic as a special, and he has got a damage roll, so he will benefit from the extra damage. Now, adjacent hitters are always going to be good in the game. Anything that can hit multiple people is pretty good. Plus, he's yellow, can make him go fast. I reckon he's got good potential. Now, I'm not going to tell you where each of these characters are. You can figure it out when the update releases, but most of them will be from the wheels, let's be honest. So next of all, Rick. Now, Rick is here because he is a leader. Leaders are very important because if you're not aware, 6-star leaders will not affect mythics. So let's say you've got a Jesus lead on defense, and then you've got this Rick behind it. Rick's not going to get the what do you call it? The camouflage. So it is good to look forward to good leaders that will help you in the mythic era, because obviously you're going to want everyone on your team to benefit in some way, shape, or how. So all teammates get 20% attack and increased trait advantage attack damage by 15%. Pretty good. Universal leader, can't go wrong. And increasing trait damage. If we do go back to the routes of, you can tell what defense team they got. So if they go a green team, you go in with a red team. That extra trait damage will be fucking phenomenal. Now, going on to his rush, it's actually really, really fucking good. So, deal 400% damage to 2 enemies. Then that's already pretty good, considering what I found out is most of the mythics literally do damage to 1 person, and then someone on the enemy team get like a debuff or something like that. But it is good to see multi-hitters, if you will. Those enemies get disarmed for 2 turns, and 2 teammates get 25% attack for 2 turns. Pretty good. I do reckon most people will go to Rick as the default leader for attack teams, but we'll have to see how things go and how things progress. So next of all, Thomas Richards, very interesting tune. So 48 AP. We have not seen a tune with that low AP since, I would say, maybe 6-star era. I think most 6-stars were. Oh shit! I want to say it was. I don't know. It might be 6-star or it might be 5-star. I believe it was 5-star. Don't quote me on that. So 48 AP, very, very low, very low. Deal 20% of this character's max HP in main damage. Now, if you're not aware, like attack mods, defense, HP are all getting changed to percent now. So let's say you've got a 1000 HP set, right? That's gonna get transferred into HP percentage now. So that'll probably be like 20% extra HP. So in other words, HP, attack, and defense are gonna get really buffed by mods. So with that being said, I reckon that main damage can be put up pretty fucking high, and at 48 AP, it can go pretty fast. And plus, 4 enemies at 48 AP, plus he's a decapper. I reckon potential for that, definitely potential. And obviously the 35% heal reduction, that's good for trauma, but let's be honest, with the increased HP, defense buffs and whatnot, trauma is just not going to do the same as it used to. So next to all, Sandy. Now the only reason Sandy intrigues me is not because of the rush, because let's be honest, deal 2 attacks of 220% damage to 2 targets. It's alright. Collateral, however, Collateral 2 is pretty interesting, and the fact you can put a splash gun on her, I reckon there's definitely something to play around with there. So definitely on the watch list for me. Now Negan is, well, as you can probably guess, the leader skill. Plus he's strong. Strong's pretty cool. All teammates get 20% attack and gain focus for 2 turns. So that means you're immune to like a turn 1 Gator. The confuse won't do anything to you. The taunt won't do anything to you. So I like the leader a lot. Now his rush actually is pretty fucking good. Deal 2 attacks of 300% damage, 600 in total to 2 enemies, and the other enemies take 25% of this guy's max HP and maim. So obviously he's an attack role. So obviously you're gonna want to mod him attack, well, obviously offensively. Now I just see the maim as a little added bonus. I don't think it's gonna do a lot. Maybe after Negan's rush, he can weaken the other teammates. I don't know, but overall he's on the list for me. He's definitely one I'm gonna be looking out for. Next of all is Aaron. Now you're probably thinking, Dan, why the fuck is Aaron on here? So he is a Prestige 7 reward, if you're not aware. Prestige is getting an update. You can go up to like 25 or some shit, and your Prestige will be hidden. So, you know, I do reckon someone's still gonna hit the max Prestige instantly, but it won't be fucking me, because I'm not even at Prestige 13 yet. So medic role, he is strong again. Now here's the interesting thing. He is got I forget the specialist, but it's the one where as every teammate dies, you gain like 25% HP, an attack or something. I can't remember. I think it's 25% defense, 25% attack. No, it's hold the line. So hold the line is really fucking interesting to me, considering there's not gonna be any commands, well, mythic commands at start, or at least for a little bit. I do reckon having someone that can stay alive a little bit longer is going to be really good. And plus, you can give an absolute defense axe. And he can deal 500% damage to a line of enemies. Heal 4 teammates for 25% of their the damage dealt. So there is opportunity to mod him offensively if you want, so you can get more healing. Also a good counter to infection and whatnot, and keeping the team just generally topped up. And he can revive 1 teammate with 15% of their max HP. Now, with hold the line and the stat differences between S-Class and Mythics, I reckon he can actually hold pretty well. But I would not prioritize him at the start. I would always prioritize leaders and whatnot. So, yeah. Next to all, Alice, purely leader. It's just pretty cool. So all teams get 20% attack and 25% to healing received. So I assume that would stack with fast healing. I'm not too sure, but I would assume so. Plus, if any rushes do healing, you get more healing. So everyone just generally stays topped up. Also, the rush is pretty spicy. 350% damage to 1 enemy. Heal 3 teammates by 40% of their max HP. Revive 1 teammate with 30% of their max HP. So another revivers you can't go wrong with. Yeah, just generally good damage and revives. Also, it's a medic role, so it's going to be pretty tanky. Princess, you all know Princess was going to be on here for the pure reason Rampage. Like I said before, Rampage has got its downsides, mainly reflect, payback, bide, a lot of things. But that being said, we all do know how powerful Rampage can be. So deal 4 attacks of 200% damage, 800 in total to 8% total to two random enemies. Yeah. This character and one ally get Pain Split for 2 turns. Now Pain Split is shit. Pain Split has never done anything correct. Maybe it keeps them alive, but if it goes to the wrong person, yeah, ooh, bad, 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 bad. Also, damage roll. So, as you can imagine, hitting 4 people, you need a multi-attacker to fully utilize Rampage. She's going to be fucking good. I'm fairly sure she's from the new and improved 5-star token wheel. Don't take my word on that, I think. So, definitely going to be looking out for her. Andrea, follow up. You know, I love fucking follow up. Damage roll again. And every single Andrea has been gnarly. So, deal 600% damage to one enemy and an extra 200%, 800% in total. If that enemy is in the back row, this character gets 50% attack for 2 turns. So, it does help if you attack the person in the back. But, you know, I don't think that's going to be the main thing. She's just going to one-shot whatever she shoots at. Just like she did in the 5-star era. Wherever she aims at, she's going to kill. And I do think that'll be very, very good. So definitely going to be looking out for her on a pure damage basis. Now that's pretty much all of them I see that'll be interesting to me. Personally, I know a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, you missed out this character, you missed out this one. I like this one. Well, it's all personal opinion, you know. And with Mythics coming out next week, and I'm sure War will be very, very interesting the first time round, as pretty much everyone is on the an even playing field. And you can't just whip out the credit card and say, give me 2 Mr. Loos, give me 2 traders. It is really going to show, I do believe for this update, it's really going to show who is literally just a wallet warrior and who can use their head. So, leave your comments in the description below of who you think is going to be a good character, who you're aiming for, who do you think's got a little bit of potential. Obviously, Discord, link in the description, join the call. And yeah, I guess we'll see if I upload before the Conquest update. If not, I'll try and live stream Conquest. And yeah, peace out, boys.